Hi, so this is kind of like the middle summary of the timeline. I'm just gonna go over and review everything that's pretty much happened so far. So, August 4th, 1901, Louis Daniel Armstrong was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, to William Armstrong and Mary Albert, and he also had a sister called Beatrice Armstrong Collins. So, when Louis was young, his dad kind of abandoned their family, so he had to go live with his grandmother and uncle, and he dropped out of school decently early. He dropped out of school in about 1912, and he made his first big purchase of the cornet. Um, a year later, he shot a pistol into the air at a New Year's party, got arrested, and he was then sent to the Colored Wave Home for the like the for troubled children, and yeah, he returned home after that, and so a few years went on, and he started to play in brass bands on the riverboats and steamboats of New Orleans. Um, he later on becoming more successful with his career. He played with a hot jazz group called King Ori, and at in 1918 he married his first wife, Daisy Parker, and they adopted a 3-year-old mentally disabled boy named Clarence Armstrong, who was his cousin Flora Armstrong's son, but she died in giving childbirth, so he had to. Um, so he took him in. So Louis Armstrong then joined the influential hot jazz band called Creole Jazz Band in Chicago, and he played with them for a few years. And while living in Chicago, Louis met Hoagy Carmichael, who was a pianist, a singer, an actor, and a band leader. He kind of helped Louis with his career, and in 1925, Louis created he formed a band called the Hot Five for recording purposes, and yeah. So a few years passed, and then he formed another new band called Louis Armstrong and the Stompers, and after that, in 1930, jazz kind of declined and it turned into like swing music almost, and so jazz wasn't as popular. And in 1931, he starred in his first movie called X Flame. So that's pretty much what's happened so far. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy.